CBS News Miami.
Good afternoon and thank you for joining us. I'm Najahe Sherman and welcome to CBS News Miami's 4 p.m. Quickcast. Let's take a look at today's top stories. Community leaders and residents gathered outside Miami City Hall. They are calling for the resignation of Commissioner Joe Carollo. He was ordered to pay millions of dollars to two Little Havana business owners. CBS News Miami's Joe Carollo is outside City Hall and has the latest.
Residents are calling for more than just the resignation of Joe Carollo. They're asking the governor to step in and take immediate action, while at the same time asking the city commission here to add an agenda item to Thursday's City Commission meeting, which would be to discuss a potential Joe Carollo resignation. Today, for over an hour outside of City Hall this morning, residents and community activists shared their experiences and dealings with Joe Carollo over the several decades as he served in public office. Daniel Figueredo, a small business owner in Little Havana, said Carollo targeted and harassed his business to the point of putting his family on the verge of bankruptcy. Others shared similar experiences or strong opinions, demanding he leaves office and give up his seat. Last week, a jury ruled Carollo violated the First Amendment rights of two Little Havana business owners that were not present today, and the judge ordered Carollo to pay more than $63 million.
Me being here exposes me, my family, and my business to levels beyond most people here in this room. We still function a business in Calle Ocho. We have families to protect, but it's important that we stand eye to eye.
He should be supporting and helping and representing these businesses, and he does the complete opposite of that. So what he was saying, and to summarize what the reason why the local business owners are not here, is because of the fear of retaliation. And that is the complete opposite of what his job title is.
Now, Carollo was not here today when we arrived earlier this morning. We checked his office. The doors were closed. Now, another thing that's angering residents here is that taxpayers are on the hook for more than $2 million of legal fees and potential future legal fees and other pending cases. Now, Carollo did break his silence last night, speaking with America TV after the court hearing, the court judgment from last week, and he said in part that the city of Miami should be lucky to have him.
That was CBS News Miami's Joe Carollo reporting outside City Hall.
Always alerting, always tracking. This is Next Weather.
And taking a live look at downtown Miami, we saw some heavy rain this morning along the coast. Looks like tomorrow is going to be another wet one. Next weather meteorologist Cindy Pressler joins us with the latest. Cindy.
Goodness, did that thunder wake you up this morning? If you're a late sleeper, it was around 7:30, 8 o'clock this morning. Now those storms have redeveloped along the west coast. We've got Monroe County, Collier County. These storms are moving to the east, northeast at about 10, maybe 20 miles per hour. So we're really keeping an eye on those. We have some clouds here, but if the sun pops out, you get a little bit of heating, bubbling, then those thunderstorms could redevelop yet this afternoon into this evening. But at this point, these are the storms along the west coast, and again, making their way toward actually Miami-Dade and Broward counties. So that's something to watch because of all the rain that we've had, and we've got the high tides tonight. We've got this flood statement we've got to keep an eye on until Wednesday morning along the coastal areas, minor flooding, low-lying property you got to watch, and that extends down into the Keys as well. That'll go through Wednesday afternoon. Most of the heavy rain was off the shore, off coast this afternoon, but we did get amounts of 1, even up to 4 inches of rain. Brickell, we had a report there of over 4 inches of rain, so we did have some flooding, street flooding and so forth. Wind gusts over 45 miles per hour along the coast. And of course, we had that flooding even in the downtown area, especially Brickell, even into Miami shores. I saw at least penny-sized hail, pea to penny-sized hail with very strong winds as that system came through. So this is the forecast. Scattered showers are expected or possible to develop again over Broward County because we've got that daytime heating, lots of juice out there, lots of moisture in the atmosphere. So those storms could extend off to the east side here as we get into the evening hours by 9 o'clock, starting to wind down, and that's it. Now that's a model depiction. Tomorrow again, we're going to start this process. We've got all that moisture available. There's instability out there, so scattered showers and thunderstorms again with heavy rain flooding possible. That's something to watch if you have low-lying areas. Places that flood commonly, that's going to be the case. Same thing again as we go into Thursday and Friday. So that's the flow out of the west-southwest this time, and we have a marginal risk for severe weather across both areas. Best rain chances tomorrow will be late morning into the afternoon, so that's when you really have to pay attention because that flooding can really come on very quickly. As much as 2 to 6 inches. This will be through tomorrow, and it's really focused right across Miami-Dade and Broward. Nothing expected out in the tropics right now. We're still watching that area well off to the north and east near the Azores, so no problem there. Temperatures are going to be heating up because look at this. We're expecting showers and thunderstorms into the weekend. Lower 90s next week. A little bit lower chance for rain, though.
All right, thank you, Cindy. It is the video that is going viral. CBS News Miami's Samantha Rivera was recapping a Stanley Cup Finals game, the Panthers versus the Golden Knights. That's when a Knights fan tried to get in her live shot. She gave the fan a stiff arm. Take a look. Samantha handled it like a pro and then delivered her sports report flawlessly. Today I spoke with her. She was leaving Las Vegas and heading back to Miami. Samantha, I saw the whole thing unfold on live television. Walk us through, start from the beginning, what happened?
Yeah, so it was interesting. I saw a man out of the corner of my eye. It looked like he was talking to another man, and I could see them staring at us. And I think at one point they were pointing at us too. I think they might have seen our CBS Miami mic flag. And I just had a bad feeling. And we were already on camera, and I was afraid that they were going to take me early. So I wanted to tell our photographer, Bruno, but I couldn't because, like I said, I was afraid that they were going to maybe take us early. And so I just kept my eye on him. And I don't know if I heard him or I felt him, but I could definitely sense him. And the second I did, my arm just came out and I was like, it's not happening. Like, we worked too hard for this.
And I want to talk about that. You said you could see these people out of your sort of peripheral vision, but you are broadcasting on live television, trying to stay focused. That takes a tremendous amount of skill. So kudos to you, first of all. But what is going through your mind during that process? How are you even focusing on what's coming out of your mouth when you see this happening?
I was nervous. You know, you really don't know in those situations what's going to happen. Obviously, in this world, things happen, and I wasn't sure what he was going to do. I just, like I said, I had a bad feeling, but I kept looking down at my phone because I was like, I cannot get distracted. I got to keep my eye on him, but I cannot forget what I'm about to talk about. So it was just kind of like a lot of praying, I think. And
talk about the response, because after this was posted, it went viral.
Yeah, it's been overwhelming for sure. There's still a lot of people that I need to get back to. Honestly, I was just focused on trying to make this flight back home. But yeah, it's been nice getting a lot of really nice responses, family and friends, saying that they're proud of me. And it's been nice. And
your message to fans who may see you out there, because you got a lot more games to cover.
Just respect us. We wouldn't go into your job and try to mess up what you're doing. If you're in a hospital, if you're a teacher, if you're a firefighter, we're going to let you do your job because we respect you and what you do. And I hope that fans have the same level of respect for us, right? We are there to do a job. We want to be treated fairly.
And you can catch Samantha's reports every day, only here on CBS News Miami. Well, it was an emotional reunion at Memorial Regional Hospital. One of the teen victims of the Hollywood Broadwalk shooting and the Good Samaritan who helped save him were reunited. Sean Bennett embraced 15-year-old Kyan Reddix. Video captured Bennett rushing to help the teen after he was shot 3 times.
I have a daughter, so as any parent, saying you want to see whoever child doing well. I feel like he was my own kid, so it touched me really deeply.
He's my hero, and he's my son's guardian angel. So I'm to see everybody running away and him running towards my baby laying on that ground. He didn't think twice. He just went. He didn't know if it was safe to go there or not. He just jumped in and started helping.
And you heard her there outside the hospital. Emotion overwhelmed the teen's mother. She says she now considers him part of the family. The teen is in the hospital and is expected to be released soon. All 5 suspects are now in police custody. When we come back, more migrants transported to California, why officials say Florida is involved. Welcome back. A second plane carrying more than a dozen migrants landed in California's capital city of Sacramento. It is the second arrival of migrants from a conservative state to land in the city in days, and California officials now say there is a Florida connection.
According to a statement from the California Attorney General's office, the 20 migrants who arrived on Monday's flight had documents indicating their flight involved the state of Florida. The Attorney General's office is working to confirm details about the migrants, including their nationalities, but said the plane that brought them to California was operated by the same contractor used in a charter flight that brought migrants to California on Friday. After their landing on Monday, the Sacramento County spokesperson had this to say.
Those migrants were here at the executive airport. They got some food, water. They were transported to a religious institution. Right now, our county social workers are en route and are going to assess all those folks, make sure they have the services and supports that they need, and go from there to make sure that they get what they need.
The 16 migrants who arrived to Sacramento on Friday also had paperwork purporting to be from Florida. In a statement, California Governor Gavin Newsom said the migrants were taken from Texas to New Mexico, then flown in a private charter jet to California, where they were, quote, dumped on the doorstep of a local church without any advance warning. The California Attorney General says they were flown into Sacramento Friday night on a private jet from Texas by a Florida state contractor. They say the migrants from Venezuela and Colombia were promised work if they boarded the plane and were then left outside a Sacramento Catholic Diocese building with nothing. The Attorney General had harsh words for Governor DeSantis.
We believe that the state of Florida, Governor DeSantis, is behind it. Governor DeSantis has demonstrated his pettiness, his lack of substance, his xenophobia.
The power of CBS News and the CBS News Miami stream are always at your fingertips. We're on Pluto TV and it's all free. Or find us on your favorite streaming device with the CBS News app, then click CBS News Miami. That's the CBS News Miami Quickcast. I'm Najahe Sherman. Stay tuned for more news right here on CBS News Miami.